In this module, we will talk about two types of knowledge that is fundamental in understanding what is knowledge. So, one is known as explicit knowledge. So, Davenport and Prusek 2000 on page 17, they noted that first, ideas breed new ideas. So, you might have observed that when there is a brainstorming session somewhere, people are actually encouraged to generate some ideas. What is brainstorming? This terminology you may read in the textbook or you may have heard in some other subjects. When we talk about the brainstorming, actually, this is a process when you are looking for alternative choices of doing something. So, for example, when you are doing a brainstorming on something, so you are thinking about what can be done, what other options you have, which option could be the better, what else you can do to solve this problem or to improve this thing. So, brainstorming is a process where people are thinking about alternative options, alternative choices, or alternative ways of doing something. For example, because of the COVID-19, now most of the universities are thinking about how they should manage this time period and continue to deliver education and save the time of students. So when they are thinking about different alternative options, we say that it's a brainstorming process. So second, the shared knowledge stays with the giver while it enriches the receiver. If people realize this one thing, they perhaps will not be reluctant or may not be reluctant to share the knowledge that whatsoever you share with the other people, it stays with you. However, it enriches the other person. When you are sharing an idea or when you are giving a suggestion or when you are sharing knowledge with other people, actually you are not giving your knowledge. That also stays with you. Third, the potential for new ideas arising from the stock of knowledge in any form is practically limitless. When people are sharing ideas about something, how they can improve whatsoever they are doing, or their opinion or their idea of what they should do, actually the practically those ideas can be limitless, and that can enrich an organization. So, fourth, it happens if people in the firm are given opportunities to think, to learn, and to talk with one another. If you people remember in the last module, I was talking about that some organization, and they are definitely, I believe that when some organizations are great organizations, they are great for some reasons. There is something behind their greatness. For example, Fortune 500 companies or Fortune 100 companies, they are Fortune 100 companies not because of their fortune or not because of their fate. There might be, and definitely there is, a lot of hard work, lot of brainstorming sessions, lot of good things that have made those companies Fortune companies 100 or 500, whatsoever they are. So it happens in people when they are given the opportunity to think, opportunity to learn, and opportunity to reflect. So we go further to understand explicit knowledge. So knowledge can be understood, as I said, explicit and tacit knowledge, two different forms of knowledge. However, they cannot be considered as for something you can only have a tacit knowledge, and for something you can have only explicit knowledge. So these two are different. Now their nature is different. When their nature is different, their understanding, their sharing, and creation might be different. So explicit knowledge is a formal, as I said, abstract or a theoretical knowledge, and it relies on an individual conceptual skills and cognitive abilities, and it can be stored in books, documents, diagrams, figures, and on the databases or on different things. So what you read can be considered as explicit knowledge. When somebody is explaining, for example, whatsoever I am talking is an explicit knowledge. So explicit knowledge is something which is tangible, which is concrete, which can be told to other people. For example, if you read that how something can be done, how to, for example, you go to a YouTube and you see a video that how to fix something, and by looking at that YouTube video, you learn how to fix something. We say that this is an explicit knowledge. For example, if you don't know how to personalize the screen of your monitor, or how to change the display of your monitor, I mean your computer, you don't know that. Okay, so what to do? You read a book, you go on a YouTube, or you search on a Google. Oh, they tell you how to do that. So this is explicit knowledge that can be communicated, and that can be practiced, and that can be owned by or learned by other people. Thank you.